All right then. Let's get her up. Get her up. Oh man. All aboard, man. All aboard. Welcome to today, which is Hump Day.
Yeah, what is today?
Yeah, I mean, one of them key days as we draw nearer, like Christmas. I don't know.
Mm.
Friends to lovers or enemies to lovers?
It's like the
Friends to lovers.
what is that? It's like the opposite of
It's,
Christmas.
yeah.
You're waiting for something?
Yeah, I like the opposite. It's like the
Mm-hmm.
opposite of Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
All aboard. That's Lisa Love. That's Steve the Groove. What up, man?
That's Mr. Frisco. Good morning.
Yeah,
All right,
boy.
Joe.
How
It's
y'all
a
living?
beautiful, beautiful day.
Yeah, I'm trying to
If I
get some
didn't,
clothes out if you have to.
if I didn't know any better, I would not know that there is a storm looming.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah. Apparently, Belize is out of the cone today.
Again?
Yeah, we're out of the cone.
I still have a watch though.
Yeah, we still have a watch because, again, we don't know if the trajectory that they're showing us is going to remain.
Mm-hmm.
But so far, so good. But still don't leave your guard down because
Yeah.
these things have taken drastic turns in short time.
They also have a
course.
mind of their own.
That's right. That's right. Um,
I would not say breathe a sigh of relief as yet. Just keep monitoring. That's what I would
yeah,
say.
monitor. Because we do have a tropical cyclone, a preliminary phase or a red flag or something like that, phase one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tropical storm
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would they put tropical cyclone? Don't that happen on the Pacific side?
I'm not sure of the
Oh,
wording.
okay. I hear what you're saying.
I haven't seen the warning. They changed the wording.
Yeah, well,
That
I
would be
see it here
interesting.
on XTV Belize's page. It says preliminary phase. They show you phase one, a red flag, and it says
Mhm.
a tropical cyclone may threaten the country within 72 hours.
Yeah, that's what a red flag means.
hmm That's right.
Okay.
Um, but let us keep our eyes open. I think that things like that, those are just the precautionary steps that you need to take.
You don't want
like
to
that.
be
Yeah. Well,
in a situation that you're not prepared. So,
hmm
yeah. Remember, it's anywhere between that corner, not just the middle point.
right.
And so, if it's further south of the cone, which is still in the region, then parts of the country would definitely experience some tropical storm type
Activity.
Mm-hmm.
and so that has to be put up. So I think the chief met really tried or tries over the last couple of days to bring home that point that the middle point is not the
The
only
end of it.
yeah the only point. It's anywhere
Right,
between
right,
that
yeah.
cone. A lot of
Yeah,
people
they-
focus on the middle point, thinking that
Mhm.
that's
That's
it.
the worst spot to focus on because the middle point mean you want to get hit with everything.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
anywhere between the top of the cone and the bottom of the cone. And so if it does come below, like a more south part, that would bring, more severe weather conditions to the country, parts of the country.
Mm-hmm. Well, they did say, and they keep saying that we're going to get some wind and rain.
Yeah.
How severe, we'll just have to wait and see, but that's what they said.
So far, I think they said that the storms claimed 7 deaths.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
so-
watching last night, Caracol, man.
Mhm. Yep.
I feel for the people over there. Jeez.
I was watching Barbados this morning, and the middle of storms, it show you that people still not think correct. It's on Facebook. Apparently, they're at this marina, And there's these guys just walking on the pier. There's boats on either side, and they're walking on the pier. And this lady said, "But look on a big wave there." And when they turn around, there's a wave coming over the boat. I don't mean to laugh, but there's a hurricane out, and these people are casually strolling on this pier. And when the wave came and it knocked down the pier and the boat started, we have to be careful and stop doing things because we want to get a picture of it.
Right.
Take somebody else's picture and share it and set up for you, but not go stand up on the pier when the big wave to come. It doesn't make any sense.
They spoke to some tourists that is in Jamaica at this point, and they said they're gonna stay. They're gonna ride out the storm, whatever it is.
If they could do that in Jamaica, we could do that in Belize. I know a tourist right there. I have to ride it out too. I should have called him and talked to him. What?
Well, he'll be all right. I mean, Friday is right around the corner.
Then the fret. Joshua gone to this, so Joshua
Yeah.
cool.
Why is he fretting? Don't fret. You'll be
But
all right.
when I say they fret, I don't mean he don't want to stay for another 2-3 weeks indeed. But I tell him, don't worry, your plane's a Boeing. It's gonna hold up.
Ah.
Yeah,
He'll be all right.
he'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Are we on the book?
I'm not sure. Put up that picture though early on. Can I get this?
Yes, we are.
Can I get this
It looks
one?
like-
JDL's recent. Can I get that one? Early in the morning. On a hump day, not a bump day.
Which one?
say-
Can I get that one?
Oh, it's the fit. You see there? I didn't want to.
Is what does it say, Groove?
Well, that is a chicken, and there's an egg lying in bed, and the egg is smoking a cigarette, and the chicken is saying, quite frustrated, "Well, I guess that settles that whole argument."
which one? Which one came before? The chicken or the
Which
egg?
one came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah, boy.
So in this
For
scenario,
sure.
the egg came first.
Yes, of course. How you mean? Anyway, yeah.
On a Wednesday.
Congratulations to the egg. I got mine. Now you get yours. How do you like your eggs, Coach?
I like my eggs. What is that? Sunny side up. Not,
That's right.
Not
Scrambled.
too.
Like my
Not-
egg
not-
with cheese in it, especially Dutch cheese.
Not well cooked, but a little bit of egg
Yeah.
juice.
I like a little bit of runny.
Yeah, Cremello.
I don't like running eggs.
Cremello. Oh, you're gone. Where did you go?
It takes bush.
You take bush. You take bush. All right, guys. On the 3rd day of July.
It's
Yes.
only the 3rd day, and it's
I'll tell you what, though,
been in
it's-
July for a minute now.
Yeah, July to start. As this storm is in close proximity with Jamaica, it's still 145 miles an hour.
We're on the book, guys.
145 miles an hour ain't no joke.
No.
A strong breeze that blow.
Yeah. It's like when you got a 160 and they say, whoa, that is extreme, and then you drop to 145, there's a tendency to say, well, it weakened. Yeah, right.
Mm.
Yeah, it weakened.
Listen.
From worse to bad, or terrible to worse.
I said it.
You get what I'm saying, Groove?
That's right.
There's no,
Okay.
it's not a feel-good moment to say it weekend. It's still 145. It's still devastating, because if it was 110 and then it jumped to 145, we would be, the narrative would be a little different, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'd say, oh my God. So everything is in perspective of how it plays out. So yeah, 145, man. Jamaica is going to be getting that there, and they're in the north.
Mm-hmm.
They would be in the north side of that storm. If the eye doesn't even cross there, it still doesn't matter, because they're going to be getting the north side of the.
Would you say they will get a direct hit?
That's a direct hit. Even if the eye doesn't cross there,
Yeah.
the whole north quadrant
Jamaica
will.
suppose- yeah.
That's where the more
Right.
devastating winds are, not necessarily
Right.
if the eye crosses.
This storm is 500 and something miles across, you know.
Yeah, but it's only
Yeah.
where the hurricane force winds are is where the problem is. It could be
Yeah.
a million miles across, but if only 30
To
miles
me-
out, you know.
I did look on a white thing, that big white thing with the spin.
Yeah.
Any part of that white thing we touch you, I don't think you're happy.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Remember we spoke about that yesterday when we say we see this big storm, but it's the eye, and how many miles out from the eye you have hurricane force winds, and then
And
tropical
how many
storm
miles
force
does
winds.
Beryl have?
I'm not sure, because I've heard that this tropical storm force winds is somewhere between 60 and 80 miles from the center. But from the center, it might be maybe 30 miles out. You get hurricane force winds. I'm not sure of the amount. I haven't heard that
Okay.
as to how many miles
That's big.
from the eye wall, I should say.
Lisa, doesn't that beg the question, where you want it? In the center?
Yeah, and it's not just the center, because the center is probably what they say, 15 to 20 miles across.
20 miles across.
So it's
yeah.
not that
Yeah.
that in there's nothing.
Mhm.
So it's from the beginning of the eye wall is where the hurricane force winds are. So how many miles from the eye wall? It's tricky when you say the center, because in the center is the eye. In the eye is relative calm. Depends how
Right.
how stacked it is. So it's from the eye wall. How many miles out you have hurricane force winds?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. From the
Um,
retina.
Because when we got what was the one that hit us? Not Lisa. Earl? Yes. We in the city we got all eye wall. We got all eye wall. So when Earl approached us, we were dead center. So we got the first part of the eye wall. But then it didn't continue straight. Earl. So we got the first part of the eye wall. And then Earl dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Earl took a little dip to the south while over the city. And so the
Right.
city stayed in the eye wall instead of the eye crossing the city.
Right,
And you got a
yeah.
break. We got the first of the eye wall. It dipped while in the eye wall. And then we got the front and the north part of the eye wall. And so that was why Earl seemed to have lasted that long, because we were in the eye wall the entire journey.
For a minute, right?
Yeah, we didn't get.
I am very impressed, Mr. Frisco, because if anybody asks me about hurricane, I say yes. We get a hurricane. That way hit we. So, bam. It seemed like there are people here, including Mr. Frisco, that remember each hurricane personally, affectionately, and with all
Yeah,
the
but-
statistics.
Yeah,
that
because
goes with it.
while it was on, I had the fortunate thing to happen that we still had a little data on the telephone,
Yeah.
on the cell
On the
phones, and so
tele.
I was on the Doppler radar watching it in real time.
Yes, he was.
I watched it first. It crossed. We got in the eye wall. All the shenanigans started, and then it dropped while we were in the front part of the eye wall, and then it dipped. So we didn't get the break from the eye. We stayed in the eye wall, so we started, and then it dropped, and we rode out the whole front and north quadrant of Earl, and so that's
Which
why
begs the question.
we take a lick in
Why
Earl.
why you remember that? Why you put that in your memory?
Hey, that is scary.
That,
Ah.
yeah. Steve,
Okay.
you don't remember that?
I don't know. Let me
You
tell you
don't
something.
remember anything about that?
No, do you know?
That was the
reason
city.
why,
Group like that, the city.
No, but not only that. I was in the country.
That's right.
The reason why I think that I have so much libet and knowledge about so many things, because I choose what to remember. You know? Yeah, I choose what I want to remember, and
And you
just
don't
to
wanna
know,
remember
yeah,
that.
Hurricane Lisa came. It was like a Category 1, and it touched really kind of nice way. That's enough information about Lisa. that I-
Well, I tell you what, it's because we were in the city and Earl hit the city, and when like Iris and the ones down south, I can't really speak as to, because Unfortunately, who feels it knows it.
Yeah.
Lord.
And I wasn't, I knew, okay, Iris came and it's down south and it's creating a havoc, but we're here experiencing it, and I'm here checking it to see, okay, why are we experiencing this? And because we detect the leak, you check.
Mm-hmm.
This time you went outside and you felt the pressure in your ear. You felt your ear pop a little bit, where the pressure dropped. You feel it. You go outside. We're inside, and we went outside. But when you went outside, you felt it. You felt it in your ear. You felt that pressure.
Steve looking like what is Steve talking? What is he talking about?
Yeah.
Yes. It's like the time and you get up in the airplane and you feel the air pop.
Yeah. No, you felt it. You felt the pressure as you went outside. As you went outside, you felt it. This was in the middle of it. This was in the middle of it.
And we like to go outside in the middle of it.
At least I way me to do.
You're walking about.
No.
No?
She was in
We were at work.
the office / kitchen at the time.
Yeah, we were at work. Doing that thing.
Yeah.
Doing that thing, man.
We here at Krem. Huh?
You don't have to worry about that guy. Your brick could bubble a little bit too, so.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I mean, it's, a hurricane comes and then the media, we have to kick in, and at Krem, there's a
full on.
It's not unspoken, but there's a terminology that we call it. What we call it, Lisa? When all of us have to be here in it. Cause see if you're smart. See if you remember.
I can't remember now.
Oh my goodness.
All I know is that I get called in and bring what you need to bring.
It's not a sausage party, it's a hurricane party. That's what we got.
That's what we need to do.
No, that's what we got. That's what we call it. We got okay, there's a hurricane party going on.
And even the police officers who are on patrol, I tell them, come on in for a plate of food. I mean, you're doing us a favor. If you guys want a cup of tea or coffee, I mean, it's available as well. But yeah, we do have hurricane party.
Yeah. Last year, was it last year or the year before?
With
Lisa? Year before? Yeah, that Lisa was expected to come in somewhere around after 4.
Yeah, but the party didn't happen.
I know, because Lisa came in 2 o'clock.
Early.
And I was still at home. I was like, okay, I'm heading, I'm going to go in.
Right.
Prepare for this after 4 entry.
It was myself, Larry, and Anthony.
And Lisa said wait, yeah?
Who were there.
Okay, speed up and leave it.
2
o'clock, I stranded.
Good old days, man.
Yeah, but yeah, man. So yeah, we're here today, Wednesday. Again, while one person might not get the effects, another will, and that's the name of the game. That's the unfortunate part of it. But you know how it is. It's self first, and we're up to this point, right, Groovy? We're glad that the forecast looks the way it looks, but that means it's problems for somebody else.
Yeah.
Right now, it's Jamaica is in the. They're going to be taking a little a lick.
Yes.
That North Quadrant will affect them. They're going to be in the eye wall. Yeah, they're going to be in the eye wall. They're going to get it. Right. It's worse to be in that top eye wall because you're in the entire travel of the storm. If it makes a direct hit where you are, at least you have the break of the eye wall. Right? You get the break of the eye wall and then it comes back again. But if you're in the top part of the eye and you're where that crosses, you're in the entire travel of the storm. So you're in the eye wall for longer periods.
Right.
Which means more devastation.
Yep.
That's where we don't want to. That's where you don't want to be.
I was just looking at a picture of Princess Di. You know, she was a beautiful woman. You
Oh my
know.
God.
Yes, she was.
Yes.
Yeah,
See right
you
there.
don't see where the man put up.
When you get a chance, show that picture of Princess Di.
Put up
lady.
Princess Di before we go to a break. That is wrong what you did.
Yo, I am tell you what I forgot to mention to you guys the other day. When Donna go stuff like that, look at Princess Di. Was that not a beautiful woman?
Yeah,
I will slap you.
that is
Why?
totally
We're
wrong.
wrong at the pretty?
Going to hell, going to hell.
But
Yeah.
Donna, she usually bring. I usually like the sweet and sour chicken with a little bit of fried rice, some lo mein, and steamed veggies.
Man, Lisa, $100 plate that, Lisa.
No, man, that's the right for terminal. No, start. That's $10.
Oh, yeah?
If you want, yes, $10. If you want the lo mein with it, 12. But anyway, the last two times she went, there was no veggies. So yesterday I asked her, I said, what's up with the vegetables? She said, oh, the guy said that they don't do vegetables again because it's too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So the broccoli and the cauliflower and all the sweet pepper, none of that in there now. So I said, well, bring a couple of Subways, some Heroes when you come. She said, well, you know, they don't put lettuce in it. I said, you kidding me? He said, yeah, they say because the lettuce is too expensive, they only put tomato. I say, get out of here. Let me tell you something. These people selling vegetables, they should be on a watch list because they're trying to destroy our economy. They're trying to make the people can't eat healthy food no more. Of all the things they're gonna have to cut out of the food is the vegetables. The one thing that you need more than any other part of the
Tell
food.
that to the doctor.
Well, I mean, in the
who
middle
said
of-
you need to
yeah,
eat
I
some
mean,
vegetable.
I was gonna speak on that, but this storm came in. I don't know is the ministry, what responsibility does the ministry have to not see what's happening or in this sector, this free falling of, and there's no
Interest.
nobody
There's no check. There's no check.
to say, okay, why is this happening? What can we do to make? I mean, we're talking about things that should be, for the most part, that are grown locally.
Yep.
We're talking about fruits and vegetables. We're talking about vegetables. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we-
To the point where
we're
it's
talking about-
like, what is this? Somebody's sleeping at the helm.
And this had a trickle down effect because we are going to stop buying.
Yeah,
the
it's a
citizens
free
are going
fall.
to stop buying. Now the store owners, the restaurants,
Exactly.
they're going to stop
That
buying.
is ridiculous. So, okay, good. So this has to have a consequence down the road. So somebody's sleeping at the wheel. Ministry of
You think they
Agriculture.
know?
Ministry of Agriculture, what's going on?
Well, I didn't know that my thing.
Haven't heard anything, and it's been in the news for maybe 2 weeks now of this.
I don't think that's my thing. That thing that transport, that fall on a transport, not under my ministry.
Yeah, that's a little failure there to say what's happening here to
As a
allow
matter of fact,
vegetables and fruits to skyrocket to the point where people are following the trend, make it smile. At some point, yeah, it's at some point you could rally for the make it smile campaign, but at some point people are saying, your money just can't go there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the breaking
I think we
point.
have to-
That's the breaking point.
Right.
I think we have to contact Ministry of Health too because no people don't eat healthy. And where I think we need to do that talk to man is true that because I didn't start this nonsense now about make it smile. And this is the thing that affect we know.
And even thinking of that, I think it's just the reality, and that's why we said it's an
It's reality.
unsustainable.
Bro,
The
people
people
tired
can't
of
afford
That's
it.
why we said that it's unsustainable. You can't just keep on
When you-
taking up price. There's some point it will break.
Mm-hmm.
When you see restaurants starting to say
That means it's breaking. Yeah, it's breaking.
Serve. Yeah, when you see a restaurant would say and they literally send you the part where the vegetable behind there empty. They don't like they put something left that empty.
Wow.
And you know, I couldn't believe that, bro. So I really think that somebody got some kind of power to get for your 6 digit. Need to check this because it go out of hand now.
Yeah, 50 cents for your pepper. Like, you gotta be kidding me. 50 cents for your habanero pepper. Are you crazy? I don't know the shortage. And it's a shortage. I don't know, but I mean, there hasn't been much said, and I think it's very very important.
Planting out of hand.
Well, that
One
people
of
stop
our
by that.
$5 for tomatoes. When we came on here Monday, I told you guys pepper. From what I got, pepper was $25 a pound, and now you hear 25.
Well, I said 50 cents for one. Well, that groove before we got the car. What was that groove? Somebody told
One
you.
of our listeners said that maybe government officials are getting the look-away fees. I don't know.
There's been a silence, and it's been in the news
Yeah.
that it's
Yeah.
crazy. Creme, hello.
I think they just don't care.
Yes, good morning.
Yes.
Good morning.
50 cents on a habanero. The other day at the market, a young man tell the lady, he said, how much is the pound of habanero? Lady said, $25. He said, no, I only want one. He said, $1.
Yeah. Well, keep that.
And the man biting him.
Whoa.
Bye. Yeah. I mean.
Now, we've been told many things. We've been told that every supermarket and every retailer should have a list at the entrance of all the items that are zero rated, because remember they added some more zero rated.
That was our solution.
And that certain items, for example, the one that I always remember is the sweet pepper,
Mm-hmm.
can't have more than 15% profit or markup, whatever the economists or financial people call it. So at the market, the other day, sweet pepper was at $8 a pound. So I asked the lady for an info, make it show me the invoice to make I calculate the 15%. Well, I get Papa Kosong. No business, it's a way cost, and that's how they answer it. Well, I never buy. I haven't bought sweet pepper, no tomatoes, banana, and plantain. I don't eat like for about 2 years. Done.
Yeah.
I told you I'm
The
going
thing
to
with the broccoli and the healthy eating, maybe we need to give the ministry a chance for them to allow the Belize Tourist Board to come up with an ad that says each year 10,000 heads of broccoli, 1 million, whatever it is, are sold to the tourists. Tourism is business. Because we don't know how much eggs they eat, and we don't know how much watermelon we eat. And that, I think, the price of those things are kind of controlled. So we just need to give the chance for them to say that the tourist sector eats so much broccoli, so much sweet pepper, and then we should feel better with that. The problem is that there is one supplier up north that gets the permits from Baja.
Mm-hmm.
And that one supplier supplies, retails them to the people at the market. So it jumps one profit margin, 2 profit margins, 3. By the time you reach market, double 5 profit margins.
Mm-hmm. Lot of middleman.
And I asked Mr. Nicholson, I think is the name of the gentleman that was once in your show.
Mm-hmm.
They don't go to the markets. They always worry about the Chinese shop, which I don't say they shouldn't be. Fine, go there. But there's another thing to it. The formal entities that have the cash registers that actually give you a receipt, the more they collect, forget about price gouging. Maybe we can remove that from the equation right now.
Okay.
The more money they sell, the more goods they sell, the more GST they have to pay to government. Because very little are zero rated in those. None of the canned foods are zero rated. None of the drinks are zero rated, like Gatorade, if you buy that, nor the shampoos. None of those things are zero rated. So you think the government is interested in clamping down on that? When as Prime Minister says, the taxes are overperforming. But maybe we need for help from the Belize Tourist Board, say how much millions of broccoli heads are eaten by the tourist industry, by the tourism. And then maybe we could feel better.
How much are they spoiled?
Mr. Nicholson, if you're listening saying to me, please go to the market.
I think they know what's going on. It's
They don't go to the market. The market is a mafia. Let me tell you, it's a mafia.
It's true.
And that is, and where is the market? Is the market in the market is in one of our most highly residential areas around the surroundings of it, where people go walking to get whatever they need for their meal. And these are the people that are more vulnerable. They are the most attacked by the prices. One day the sweet pepper is at $3.50, the next day is at $8. I mean, I know $3.75, $3.65. One you drop a rain, drop on a sweet pepper, and make it put on 10 cents. No. From $3.50 to $8.
There you go.
And nobody goes to the market.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen one person, one with a uniform, and then I see them walk out with a big bag full of veggies and this and cassava, so I don't know if they get paid with that. I am alleging.
yeah. Well, we don't know that. So yeah, you gotta buy man.
But that is the thing. Maybe we need to ask Mr. Kamala to tell me how much millions is made from importing these things. And well, if you know can't eat it, well, tough. I mean, but the tourists and we eat it. What can I say? Anyway, be safe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, good.
Thank you. Be safe as well. Thanks for calling.
Marlon said $1 for one habanero in Ladyville
Yeah,
also.
they wouldn't stay with that. I mean, I
Right.
know.
I gotta tell you something, and I glad to say it. That price post, the items posting up that these stores are supposed to be doing, and the 15% markup that they supposed to have. That's the man in store that we tell them where for do for that. If the one we tell them where for do for something else, just make we know. Because right now these people are causing one really big ripple effect.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
think that there are some people in power that, for lack of a better word, are lackadaisical about their
Lackadaisical.
job.
That's the word I haven't heard in a minute.
Yeah, they're very lackadaisical about their job, and they don't realize the significance when people cannot afford vegetables. You know,
Well, it's yeah.
whoever,
Uh-huh.
whoever they deal with that department, you know, gonna need to have an intervention with
You
that
can
person.
fix it, yeah.
Because this is really,
Yeah,
really
need to fix
past the
it.
mark, you know. And there's nothing else you could say. It's past the mark. And
Doing
when they
too
get
much.
paid big money for solve problems, so act like you're going to solve it. You know, and charge these people when they violate.
Accordingly.
When, you know, charge them accordingly. You know.
Yeah, it's a runaway train and they reach a breaking point. I mean, what's the formula? What's the formula?
Yeah.
What's
You
the
could work on a formula.
what's the
and
justification for the prices that are there currently? We're not saying
There's
that
none.
maybe prices couldn't go up, but things that go up like shilling and 50 cents or more. The moment something happens, people want to double the price and triple the price.
Exactly.
What's the justification? What's the formula? How does that work? Why is this happening?
Mm-hmm. What's going on?
Can't allow just this.
We can just
It's a runaway train.
swallow
And
it every
it-
time we just swallow it. We just swallow it because
and
we
it's
said-
breaking now when the business sector, people who do business, decide they want to just stop, like what Groove said. Stop by the item there. Now, for me and you, say, boy, for people who do business, like restaurants, decide they want to
Yeah.
stop by vegetables, that's a breaking point.
Right.
Let me tell you something. I wish every restaurant stopped by vegetables. I wish everybody, when they listen, stop by vegetables. Shut these people down. I make we start again. We don't can't afford it, so you know the benefit we. So make we just stop and shut down one down and start up with a new crop. Pardon the pun. But this ridiculous, you know, this really ridiculous. Then people they take weed for jackass. You could say jackass my radio? Or you could say
Yeah, there was when the storm started, I heard somewhere, I don't think it was food items, but somebody or bodies was reported decided to hike up the price on materials where people buy for.
Wow.
It's just there's just this thing going around. But guess what? People with stores who sell goods and services and items. Belize than a rich place.
No, we're not.
Stop the act like you could just every month you care up the prices as if though Belize they have an endless supply of money. At some point, even the people with money will decide this are too much.
Lisa, could you get write a swift and well-worded, hasty email out to the Ministry of People with Money? Because the Ministry of People with Money, you know, they know the feel where the poor people in the field.
But even if people with money want to start complaining, like at some point, it just be ridiculous. Actually, it is already just ridiculous. Like, you know.
You used to take a certain amount of money and go to the market. And, you know, you can't even back your bag with, say, $50. And now...
Yep.
I mean, I'd rather go to the place and tell me you don't have none that if you tell me 50 cents or $1 if you want pepper, want habanero pepper. That's ridiculous.
And you know what's happening now, too? A lot of the smaller places where sell vegetables, they supply the shrink. Some of them don't sell various, they sell orange, banana, maybe potato. But they don't sell a whole lot of other things you would expect to find, you know, vegetable place because they can't afford it.
Right.
So, I mean, anybody in a government when I see where they go on the need for change in position because,
The caller said it. I think Don Hector has said it several times. And it's the same thing with the sugar. Too much middlemen.
Yeah.
Too much middlemen.
Yep.
Well, by now we know that 15 middlemen out of the sugar mill don't supposed to
There
use
needs to be we have a restructure. I think there needs to be a restructuring when it comes to
How come nobody else sees these things?
fruits and vegetables and things
Because-
that are produced locally. Too much middlemen. I think we need to get from the source.
The reason why not everybody see it because the ones that want to see it, that the one where it's benefiting. We see it because, you know, the benefit we. But the people who they make, you know, hundreds and thousands of dollars off wheelie money where we could spend, they don't see a problem. They don't see a problem. And the people who could fix it, then they make enough money so they could buy it. So then
So what do we have to do to get a
they
real...
don't see a problem when they come out of the office. Then they find out the solution.
What we got to do to have a real, true, at least in the city. I know Belmopan speaks of having one of that. But like one real, true farmers market where there is direct contact from the consumer and the farmers. And cut out all these middlemen. Because of the middlemen that the problem, you know.
That happened at Crooked Tree Road mouth because for years I've been telling some of the small vendors on the go that road mouth for sale. Yeah, now that we have that roundabout, a few people out there and then they sell everything from fish to plantain to banana to cassava to cocoa
And you have to set it up where it's structural, where you know allow still somebody can sneak in and want to buy out all of the thing them.
It's true.
Yeah,
Have a cap. You know what a single person or what a family buys. You know there's I mean nobody can come want to buy 50 pounds of what you got. That person there they look for do the same thing. So you cap it. You know where one person where to buy for your home buy.
That's why Mr. Frisco wears a headpiece every day because we on the mornings too. Nobody could buy we have a cap.
Right.
We got a break with that one there. We'll be right
Nice
back.
cap too.
Let me say hi to my sister in tune.
We need a true farmers market though. That's what we need.
My sister.
Yeah, for real.
Tired of replacing light bulbs? LEDs are what you need. LEDs last up to 30,000 hours. That's 30 times longer than incandescent bulbs, and up to 8 times longer than compact fluorescents. So less changing and less trash. Planet Earth thanks you. And the LED experts at Brothers Habet and Habet will help you find the best LED solution with colors for every room and mood, starting as low as $6.95. You can even get LED strips for home, office, and industrial use. So say goodbye to fluorescent tubes forever. And because they use up to 90% less energy, you save money. Money you can spend on other things. So head to Brothers Habet or Habet and Habet today. You can also call, email, or Facebook us. Have a brilliant day.
Atlantic Bank is an institution with more than 50 years of experience in partnership with Belizeans. We have been lending to all industries. We have been investing in the growth and development of Belize. We are proud to introduce Atlantic Bank's micro, small, and medium enterprise loan program, the perfect solution to grow and enhance your small business. Let Atlantic Bank be your partner in making your small business dreams come true. Call us or visit any of our branches countrywide today to find out more about Atlantic Bank's micro, small, and medium enterprise loan program. We will talk you through your options and find the best financial fit for you and your business. Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
This plan, I can't leave this plan. Smart Belize.
Hey there, smart thinkers. We're turbocharging your mobile experience with Smart's powered up postpaid plans. Imagine a world where your data speeds flows faster than ever. Well, guess what? We've cranked up the dial and unleashed the postpaid power of Smart's lightning fast LTE data on all our postpaid plans. That's right, no speed bumps, more data. It's like having a limitless highway of data speed at your fingertips. Whether you're a Lone Ranger with an individual plan or a squad rolling with a group plan, everyone gets to surf, stream, and share at enhanced, full, high-quality speed. Switch to Smart's powered-up postpaid plans today and ride the wave of postpaid power. Visit any Smart showroom or smart-bz.com for details and make your mobile experience smarter and faster. Smart, bringing people together.
I know I can't leave this plan. I can't leave this plan.
All aboard and welcome back. Hump Day. Hump Day inside the mornings too, man. Today is July 3rd. Americans will be celebrating their Independence Day tomorrow, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Belize and American over there.
All right. You see that? One of our listeners said, y'all, is a part of the problem, meaning the morning stew.
Okay.
Isn't y'all giving away free flour on Fridays?
All right, we got two
That's our morning
speakers.
stew moment.
That's a modesty moment. Hold on, I'm not ready for hey.
That we are part of the problem.
I don't crank me side like I'm ready for clap back. I like, yo.
I'll let free
Two
flour.
of your viewers agreeing with you, Grove. Says, shut it down. I agree with Grove. And then the other one says, Grove, shut it down.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree.
Well,
I agree with Grove.
that has been our stand. You know what happened? We support any small business. We have went as far on the morning stew as to tell people, if you got a small business, you can't afford advertisement, call in and we are squeezing while you think all kind of thing we do. But when we see that there's a concerted effort to screw the Belizean public, like they actually have board meetings on saying how we are screw the Belizean public next, until the individual people stop buying vegetables or they don't buy as much. Now businesses, they're saying we're not going to buy vegetables. This is a national problem. So if the people that are in power can't fix this, it is up to the people to say, you know what, screw on it too. We are make sure that uno shut down and we stop buy for them, period. Get your vegetable any other way you can. Make them feel the pinch for and leave it. And then if they don't feel that, we are just start over with a new set. You know? Plain and simple.
Yeah, I mean, what if there's a scarcity of something, we can't allow prices to skyrocket. We got to get that product in, even if you have to import it. I don't know what the import price, but it sounds like the prices go crazy because something affects the amount of produce we have in country. What affects it, we don't know. We hear different things, but there's no real follow through. I guess we would have to go do some investigative reporting, but who's responsible for what's our local production and the pricing of local production, everything that's produced home? How can we have weeks to pass where things that are grown home skyrocket to a price? But why? We just hear prices gone up, but we never hear why. Who's responsible for that?
No reason why.
Who's responsible for that?
Hang on a second.
Who's responsible?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you one of Cricketry's finest, Javille. There he is. Yo, I'll tell you, man.
The man take bush, Groove. The man take bush.
Yes, the man take bush. Yes.
Lisa.
I'll tell you, I remember a few years ago, we used to have vegetable trucks.
Right.
Come drive through the
Lisa,
village.
send your stuff, Lisa. If you have anything, send it.
Yeah, but I don't even see vegetable trucks anymore. And now I believe would be a perfect time for vegetable trucks start driving around again. Because, but you have to come better than, where they go on out there. But I'm pretty sure they would. And it's a sad thing when you have to look around and say, I would rather do without this than to support what's going on. But that's
I mean, I can't even eat my favorite dish right now.
I know.
Exactly.
I can't eat my favorite dish.
Burger,
what's my favorite dish?
We can't even ask you to make it for July 22nd.
All right.
What? Cilantro, banana?
Cilantro special.
Cilantro special?
You know what my favorite dish is?
For real?
Yeah.
Can't even eat that.
Chop suey?
No, I'll put that one side. I say I just can't afford it.
That's right.
Or I'd have to make it without the main ingredient.
And we don't have to be here.
How is that
Yeah.
possible?
This the one. I still try to figure out which dish they talk about.
What?
It feel who do it, my boy? The who do it? Who do it or the good nigga? Anyone? The planting are the thing, and I refuse to go pay them prices for planting.
That's right. You have to make the hudut with breadfruit.
Man. Anything? Let's get some visuals going. Nobody has anything. Nobody send nothing.
Yeah. But
There was
be,
stuff up
be
there.
aware also.
Again, you
This
got
the
to
one of those
resend.
problems.
Yeah,
that
let me
is
do that. I'm doing that right now.
Yeah. This the one and problem that is a self-inflicted wound. This is nothing our forces. This is skullduggery.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
Snickers after this group.
Yes. I didn't tell him, boy. I don't know which one. Boy. I stick to my
I don't,
bar.
you don't, hey, you just throw me right now now with our Snickers, my boy. Oh, Lord. Who did that? That is terrible.
Yeah.
That you did that, Groove?
Thank you very much. Just,
Yeah, that's what he did. That's
Oh,
what he did.
Lord.
yo, come on, man. I'm
exactly what he did.
promoting the Snickers bar.
Man.
That's right.
Miss Kona, where to go on? Don't have a Snicker right now.
All right. So one of our stores saying, but the vendors will then pressure the government.
So what?
See what bread owners did.
Put that back, put that one back, put that one back.
Hammer time.
Don't spoil it when you get it just right. Got it. And I get it.
Which one?
Oh, hammer time. Oh, okay.
I
Hammer
said it.
time.
You did not get it.
Don't spoil it. When you get it just right, got it.
Hammer time.
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
somebody had that in their thing. It's hammer time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hammer time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this the other day. What is this?
I like this. I like
All
this.
the schools,
I would buy
this just
that.
need a paint job.
Yeah, I would buy that. That guy paying job, that would be wicked.
Is that a Model T?
It's
I
a
don't know.
57 Chevy back. It looked like it has.
A Model T front though.
I don't know. I only guess, but it has about 100 cars on it.
What's the name of that truck in the cartoon with the guy? What's the name of the truck, man?
The truck.
In the
What's that?
cartoon, man. What's the name of that cartoon? Cars or whatever it is.
Cars.
Where the comedian
Mater.
Mater. Yes,
Mater. That's
Mater. That's
Mater.
Mater right
Yeah.
there, boy.
But the
They know Mater. That's right.
JD North. Mater.
right.
JD North.
You got you,
There.
JD. I did not know.
Yeah, it was like right
Really?
there.
I did not know.
What else?
There's still hope for JD. She knows some guy stuff.
Put that one up. But this one is hectic. This last pick. Put it up. Put that one up. This new album that came out.
Oh yeah. Oh Lord have mercy.
Oh.
Put it up there, JD. Put it up. Put it up. Man.
Yeah.
Is
Are we gonna let Lisa? Lisa, read the title carefully.
I need to see the title.
It's right there.
carefully.
Really.
Simon and Mother Funko.
Motherfucker.
That's not Simon and Garfunkel. That's
No, it's Simon and Mother.
Mother Funko.
Like I see they have one about with family time. What's the game? A Family Feud,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
where they have his mother and they have Teresa. They have of Pearl. They have a whole lot of thing with mother, and the last one up there, mother, and they show you Samuel Jackson looking like, yeah, I got the answer.
I got it.
Of this
Oh, man.
Mother Funko
You know that
plane.
it is in his contract that he says that.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
It is in his. If you notice, there was no like really curse words in the Avengers. The only curse word in was when Samuel Jackson started to fade away when Thanos snapped his finger.
Yeah.
Was when he looked at himself and he go, "Mother," and then he just
No.
faded out. You know?
Just me, of course, by the word.
Yes.
It's,
Yeah.
it's like
just-
you know, people get paid for certain things. Like the name of that guy, the guy that says, "Let's get ready to rumble."
Yeah. Let's
Oh,
get
okay.
ready. to
Nobody else.
rumble.
Yeah, nobody else can say that.
Exactly, that's patented. And you know that that Michael Buffer and that other Buffer, they're not brother, right?
Oh really?
Yeah, the one from UFC. Those are brothers. Michael Buffer, and what's the other guy's name?
I don't know. I know what
His
UFC.
name is Buffer too. Yeah. Introduce him first.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it. Did you see that when Frisco went camping the other day, he caught a picture of, he thought it was Bigfoot, but then when he blew it up, Lord have mercy, Rasbuck. God help your child.
Rust
Oh,
bug
Lord.
strikes again.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought.
Oh man. Rust
yeah,
bug
man.
in the dealio. Can we get the JD just for the heck of it? Can we get the forecast track for the hurricane? Use the same map that we use. I think you can handle it now.
Yeah.
Oh.
There it is.
All right.
That's the latest track.
All right.
There it is. She's on the ball today.
How's it looking? Are we looking good?
That's it right there. It's the cone remains the same pretty much.
Okay.
That's right. Well, it's a vanilla. It's not a chocolate. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if we're going to get into this right now, we have
I'm telling you, it's cheesecake. Why don't you hear me?
a cheesecake. Nobody likes cheesecake ice cream except you.
What about butter pecan?
Nah.
Then that's a really gal ice cream, man.
Hush.
Yes.
Nah.
That's like a mixed drink. Ladies and gentlemen, what was the name of that Saturday Night Live guy, Farley? Chris Farley.
Farley.
That's right. Chris Farley's first cousin is here. And this is Charles Farley. Charles Ulysses Farley. But as his friends call him, Chuck U. Farley.
Chuck you Farley.
Wait. All right.
Yes.
So here's your weather. Generally fair weather prevails.
Oh, wait, hold on. No. I thought it was going to be Chuck U. Farley. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduced I did not know that we were going to go to Mrs. Conda Nice. Anyway, she needs no introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, you ready, Anna?
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Anna Conda Nice.
Have you had it before?
I don't.
What?
Have you had it?
Have you had it before?
You're joking. That's
All right.
What time is going, yo? All right, in our weather, generally fair weather prevails. In our forecast, sunny with cloudy spells today and partly cloudy skies, tonight. Showers or thunderstorms will be isolated, increasing closer to Thursday morning. Winds blowing east-northeast at 10 to 15 knots. The seaside is choppy. Waves beyond the reef 3 to 5 feet. Temperatures for today on the coast, 88 degrees Fahrenheit, inland areas, 93 degrees Fahrenheit, and in the hills, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. We are currently experiencing a high tide. A low tide comes in just after 3 p.m. at 4 minutes after. And then another high is on schedule at 9:26.
What?
And then another low at 1:41 early Thursday morning. Sunset this evening at...
Well, even though I bet says 6:31.
the moon will set at 4:44. 4:44.
That's not great.
Yeah, boy. In our outlook, this is true to, let me see, true to Thursday night, is for showers and thunderstorms to be gradually increase across the country. So look out for some rain. And our forecaster is our girl, Francisco Wellington. That's your weather.
Thank you, Miss Francisco Wellington and Miss Anaconda Nice, for that weather. Ladies and gentlemen, we proceed as he already had his introduction, so here he is once more. Chuck U. Farley.
Chuck U. Farley.
Yes.
Mary's saying before you do that, Mary's saying that she don't blame the middleman. She said she don't want to hear their cries because they prefer to let stuff rot before they give it at a discount. Yep.
I concur, Mayor.
And it wouldn't even be a discount. It's just that you wouldn't make that amount of profit if you want to make.
It's true.
Nobody wants to make.
Won't make 150.
Nobody want to make that 15% profit. No, everybody wants to make 200 and 300% profit. Everybody want to get rich off one item.
Exactly.
It's not. We are consolidate everything we have here. We sell 50 products, and at the end of sell everything in here. So someone consolidate, someone, but no. I want to make everything pan that one. I want to make everything pan that one. This one product will get me rich. That one product will get me rich. That next product will get me rather than. But
that's why the fines and the tickets that they pay, one ticket should I get you broke.
Exactly.
I
agree.
So yeah, let's see here. Put about the cone. This is pretty much what it is.
And just for peace sake, it's It's a cheesecake cone. You win.
Loves me. He loves me.
So yeah, as this storm approaches the area, we will, parts of the country will begin to experience, rain conditions. So there are two scenarios here. There's the Euro. Let's run it. This is currently where it is. And again, remember, it could go a little more south before it makes landfall. It could go a little more north. Let's get a zoom in so we can see exactly the Yucatan coast. Take off the cone and just
I want to
run.
see what you're seeing.
Take off the cone. Take off the hurricane outlook. And just run the, Okay, pull it back to Thursday and let's run it. Let's do the ECMWF and then the GFS to see the main two scenarios. As to more or less where this thing can make landfall. So this is a Euro version. Somewhere there. And then run the GFS. Pull it back. I think the GFS is the version that has it going a little higher.
Yeah.
But that remains to be seen. And so these are the two main scenarios that we have here. And so yeah, one's a bit lower, one's a bit higher as to where the potential landfall might be. And of course,
we have marched out the GFS.
But if you notice on Thursday, if we put it back to the Euro, bands that feed into it will start to affect the country there on Thursday. So you see the outer bands, and if the feeder bands coming in should bring some rain activity from Thursday. So, of course, again, this is information coming from the right, Chief Met gone out. Chief Met gone off this morning.
Good. Yeah.
Chief Met.
What to say?
Chief Met, the day catch feelings, boy. Chief Met say, no matter what to say, we got the degrees. Chief Met in bigging up his staff, throw shade by everybody else, by Chief Met say, hey, I don't blame the Chief Met, you ask the people.
But they also, big. They never big we up?
No, but I don't think that we the
Yes,
Chief.
man, I think in the big we up, the guy say, oh, you want to big up all of the weather experts out there.
No, because some people were critical in the feed, and so I guess he reads those. It's not us. I'm sure it's not us. The people are critical of That's why I asked Frank Tent yesterday about, because some were of the feeling that the Chief Met was confident. They're too confident in the thing, and he's saying, we confident that we got the information, we got the training.
Yeah, exactly.
And the information in order to get the confirm we and argue with none of that. On this side of town, there's folks on the other side of town who just straight up criticize the thing and have different views. Well, that's not us. But hey, Chief Met, late panel this morning.
That's right. And because they never late, but we mean that they agree with how we do it.
Right, I'll go ahead and say,
No, because as we've always said, we have never amended, adjusted, or interfered with the weather report. We read the National Met Service weather report verbatim, word for word. And then when we jump to the girlfriend solution, the GFS. What GFS mean?
Girlfriend solution.
I don't know. Anyway, whatever. When we switch to the GFS and the Euro, those are accredited foundations that do work, and NOAA, NOAA from the flood. These are people that know what they talk about. So we give you that round, full report, and and we're usually right. So respect to the National Met Service, to the Chief Met Officer, and to
so GFS seems to mean Global Forecast System.
Really? Oh.
Not girlfriend situation.
Girlfriend situation.
Yes. What?
All right. So yeah. So yeah. It's, I wanna go ahead and put it by and say, critiques, criticize. Just remember that for we people ain't gone to school for this thing, and them got the degrees, ain't sir? And reminded them that they, the people who work there could have been somewhere else because, as in everything, people who are trained in a specific thing are always sourced from areas like these to go work in the U.S.
Right.
And so they could have been there, maybe getting more money, but they're here.
They chose to be home.
Putting in the palm. But after that, people are critical of this.
No, but
in the chat, and again, the chat thing.
Yes,
I just believe I just disabled anything, man. I mean,
it's true.
Most of the time, they're counterproductive. So I mean,
yeah. And let's be for real. It's not like nurses and teachers referring to look. And I don't know if they look for media. I don't know if there's a shortage of meteorologists. They're foreign. I know there's a shortage of nurses.
You never know
if anybody try to thief any meteorologist.
No, you never know.
You never know. You never know.
Really?
Until you know.
Right. Yes, because
you never know until one or two of our meteorologists go MIA and you see them someplace else. I'm like, oh, I did not know.
Well, I know Russ Element applied at a channel, but they told him that he had to stop smoke weed and when he did a report, and he had to cut the hair.
Hey, somebody's here, Camelo.
But we got police meteorologists already out there. Right, me gonna police a couple times, twice.
Oh yeah?
Man. I forgot what that brother name.
Oh, so how you call me and cuss me out and you don't remember your name?
Wait, I don't cuss you out. Where I cuss you out as this banana situation. But you know that we're not gonna pay for that banana. You just
I know they get that
pick
free.
up and bring
They
it.
get that free.
And that damn free. And the same day, when I used to get 8 bananas for $1, the next day when they announced the banana comes to tell them, just come pick it up, because then they reject one, and then drop it from 8 to 4. The next day,
Yep, and they free.
Flip it down again, boy. Hey, I'm Mr. Steve-O.
Yes, sir.
I said, Mr. Orange man, the whip of the Ross.
Hey man.
The man didn't do nothing. What the man did to tear them, the man do.
Hey man, hey, Dr. Ross, no?
Man that came, yes, you were talking about Ross who ran for president.
Dr. Ross, no?
Yeah, he went to Ross.
Then Jill Biden, my boy.
Yo, the man was voted king by the Supreme Court yesterday, so yeah. He's still going to jail and he still won't be president.
When we talk about Russia collusion, they said even the FBI,
Yeah, still deport you.
Boy, watch out.
Hey, God.
Still deport you when you go to foreign.
You are Dr. Ross and try to hold it down, yes sir?
It's still not like you. It's still hit people.
Alright, take care, angry guy. That's an angry moment.
You know
we gotta take
what
a
would
break.
make my day? What would make my day is when all these Trump-loving sycophants finally get the foreign and they realize, oh Lord, Trump they try to throw you out of the country too. Because we not got orange hair, we not wear diaper, we not tutu in our pants, and we not lie everything. So. But anyway, yes. If I would make that for so rudely interrupted.
Oh, man. What a difference a day makes, huh?
I think you were about to do your man's perspective.
No, we're not there yet.
No?
We
just did the weather.
Yeah, we just did the weather. But yeah, so that's, again, as the storm approaches, rain will pick up, moisture will pick up. Krem, hello.
What's up, guys? Morning.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, morning. Hi, Polka.
Bye, angry guy. I will try tell me.
They are, no?
Take it up. Not over 18, under 18.
Yeah.
That's some of my adjectives are not too right for the radio.
Yeah, man, get carried away.
Yeah, you're carried away. But Frisco, I just want to talk while you were out, you. I think a lot of these people must realize, right, that are they listening to some of the even social media, they talk also is that when they say that cone, right, it don't mean that the whole hurricane.
Exactly.
It's just a part of where the eye projected to go.
Yes.
And sometimes out of the eye, they see the bands and the breeze and the wind and the rain there, even along the eye, they out. So, not because they see the corner over our country, over our area, that's not mean they're not going to get some hurricane, something with rain, wind, etc.
Yeah, squally weather.
So one of the things they need for believing that the cone is not the whole hurricane.
Right.
It's just a part of the eye.
Yeah. I really want you to listen to the show from the start, because same thing when we
Yeah,
talk about
because
Yes.
people say they cone and say, oh, believe the out of this, we don't have to worry. You got to worry, it's over until it's over. And
No,
one of the
because
things
people
I
say
want
cone
to
and
some
they
of
say,
our
"Whoa."
elder statesmen and our elder
is
people
it.
is that I know people, I see past Facebook that the part that Hattie took that boomerang curve and came back to Belize. A lot of people are posting it and say, that could happen and not take wire for it. True, we never take wire for it. But what a lot of the elder statesmen and people around Hattie time should know is that during that time there wasn't this technology where we have today. Is that the technology today could say more or less, and we must say that over 99, I not say 99, but over 95% of the time, that projected part, when the cone get narrow, is that the area the eye will go and how the path of the hurricane. That's why the chief meteorologist always say, and I hope people listen to your words and 100% there with her when they say, you don't got no probability with a zero.
Mm-hmm.
So got a bar probability where the storm could move. So that's the area I think people need to listen to. That the probability, yes, is there. It could move by 5%, 20%, it could move any percentage, but it's never going to be zero. So people, when they think about this storm, I say, oh, the cone is so out of Belize. Wait, I say, when it pass Jamaica, and then we could more or less the cone are definitely narrow to say exactly right. So Belize people, not say that, oh, that a choir. Yes, so far we stay on guard. That's the message that I want to tell Belize people, guys. Thank you.
Yes, sir. No feel good to feel bad. Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Right.
That is our chief meteorologist for the morning stew and the inventor of Saharan
The Saharan.
Mr. Boca. You know what I like about our audience? Our audience like show that they're smarter than we. They like call up add to what we need to say. Like they're smarter than we. Anytime we say this the way it happened, they call up and say, yeah, but not only that, this one happened too.
Left Boca.
And wait for the next one, call up and say, Boca is right, but you know what else will happen? So, we all got PhDs.
Yeah, what this? All right, let's take a break, and then we were to have the folks from the Welcome Resource Center, but
Okay.
I guess we missed that. I guess maybe they got occupied.
We may welcome them tomorrow.
But yeah, we'll try to grab Frank once more and get a professional perspective on what's going down, just to keep you all updated, because we're not out of the waters yet. You see?
No, we're not.
Yeah, there's that feeling, and Boca alluded to it. There's that, although the current projection looks nice, there's you could sense the lack of urgency right now.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You can sense the lack of urgency right now.
Mm-hmm.
But not for me, not until that bad boy
Hit the Gulf.
makes landfall wherever it will.
Because I can tell you, people may not realize if we are going to get hit, it's going to be tomorrow. And in the evening. You know, so there's a 24-hour time span where we need to decide, are we going to get serious or are we just going to say, you know what? The chance to show that, so I done. I plan my part in, you know. Make sure
Yeah,
I want to need just in case.
Wherever it makes
Exactly.
landfall, it seems that it would be Friday. But again, you see, again.
No. The eye or whatever want to do
Oh,
that.
that about the effects
But-
are where
The
it feel.
effect.
But
Yeah,
the
that's what he's
effects
talking
are
about.
going
Yeah.
to be coming in tomorrow night.
Yeah,
That's
You
what
know,
he said.
so-
That's what the weather said too.
Yeah.
not
That's
tomorrow
right.
night. From again, these bands when they come in from as early as tomorrow during the day.
Exactly.
Whether or
You know.
not it comes
And-
here or not, these bands will be affecting us, and it's going to be coming
Yes,
from
and
the
so
north.
far,
It's going to
so
be coming
far
from
the
the north.
the bands that we have so far,
No say.
New Creation,
That's
Youth
it.
Connection Band, and we have a few other bands
See
that
that?
will be showing
With
up.
Pain 3.0.
But see,
Yes.
again,
Other bands.
again, any adjustment on or jogging in its movement makes a big difference down the road.
Oh yeah.
And even if it gets close, because we saw it last year on a storm that was to hit Florida,
Florida.
where everybody was expecting it to go somewhere. Where was it?
How he could remember this man
And
last
then-
night, and he can't remember what he had for breakfast yesterday morning.
It was to
Oh,
hit
he could
somewhere
remember
around
that.
Spring Hill, somewhere like that. And just before landfall, it took a dip south. And that's where the uncertainty, you can't plan for that.
Of course.
Yeah.
And so people who were not in the eye, and for all intents and purposes, were not prepared or were made up their mind that they weren't going to be in the eye. And then it dropped
We have-
last minute and rolled over Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were left in the eye with, and every projection said that was not where the eye would cross.
Right.
This is last year, and this was a category 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Please,
Yes, Ben.
please.
Yes, Ben.
You want to prove it?
Uh-huh.
Yo, Frisco, you had for breakfast yesterday.
I know.
You don't remember that, but remember that hurricane.
No, I'm saying it because, and this was just before landfall.
The uncertainty of things.
Yeah, the
This is last year. This is not 10 years ago. This is last year. This is last
Right.
year.
Anything can happen.
In Florida, everybody was expecting this storm to hit a certain area.
Mm-hmm.
And last minute before landfall, it took a little dip
Yes,
and went to an entirely new area that all the while these people were saying they were not going to be. So why I say this?
But it was just like Mitch. Mitch was, forecasted to come directly for us. And
No, but
last minute-
why they make one significant difference between Mitch and this? Mitch that made 20 years ago or 28 years ago. This is a last year.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is current
The thing is-
technology was available. Current technology was available last year. And that hurricane, and I normally I would have go and find the name of the hurricane and get all the stats. I don't have it right
have
now.
to
But
because-
I remember what was going on. I remember that dip just before landfall and it hit a different area. So why I'm saying
I
this?
tell you,
Ah.
I try to tell you, that happened because at the last minute when the hurricane made the guard realized Trump did a Maryland.
Aye, boy. Aye, boy. No, but why I'm saying this?
Yes.
There is the possibility that while, yes, the projected part, and I'll put about the part for me, JD, put about the projected part. And again, we're done with the weather, and we're going right back the weather. When Frank come our way, go over this briefly. Can we get, but just put back the projected part. And why I said that, because the project, there we go. The projected part, let's get Billy's. The projected part has the center could cross anywhere right now as it is. Following what Mr. Gordon and everybody from the National Meteorological Service, I believe, NOAA, Hurricane Center, everybody is in agreement with that cone. That cone means at this present moment, where it is, the eye could cross anywhere between that lower cone and that higher cone. If the eye crosses the lower, closer to the lower part of the cone, that means hurricane force winds could be felt in parts of Belize, and
Right.
tropical storm force winds could be felt in parts of Belize. So that cone is not really a feel-good feeling.
Right.
Exactly, because we can still.
Because we're looking at the cone thinking that it's just the middle point. It's not.
No, it's not.
At least I did think that cream cheese or
Look at
whatever. Yes, but I want to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why we at the Morning Stew bring out information like this way earlier than anybody else, a week before this was a hurricane we were telling you about
We
this.
were right here telling you about it.
Yeah, it's because we're not trying to scare you. We just want you to be prepared.
Prepared. Yes, because if it makes a
Yes,
suddenly dip,
all,
parts of Belize will be affected.
all we are trying to tell you is listen to all the information you get from the Met Service, from everybody, whoever you trust, and don't be comfortable
Yes,
until
not
this
get
thing
correct, not get
passes.
lulled in that midline.
Yeah,
that midline
don't get
tricky.
comfortable until this passes. You know, that's all we're trying to say. Yeah.
Yep, that
Oh,
midline.
we've been saying.
Put it back up again, because you got to put this out there, and I think this is what some people were asking for, that midline. And I know the chief mate says that's the midline, and that's more likely where somewhere there. But again, the cone is telling you that it's anywhere from the bottom part of the cone to the top part of the cone. That
That's
right.
true.
and as
Yeah.
it draws closer, the cone will tighten up.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
But at this point, it's not. So if put it back to that's today. That's where the storm is right now. Push it back to So if it comes closer to the bottom part of it, that means remember hurricane force winds extend out.
That's right.
Tropical storm force winds extend out anywhere between 60 to 80 miles from the center.
From the center.
And you know what, one thing where I don't know I'm weather expert, but you know what I have gathered in my years of watching anything on TV
Mm-hmm.
is that, like today, you see how today was a beautiful day in Cookatry.
Well,
The
it still
sun
is.
out.
It's
It,
still
yeah, the sun is out. There's not a whole lot of wind, and it just looked like a comfortable day. But you know why that is? That's because the hurricane. It's like when a tsunami is coming, how it sucked the water out first, then it comes in.
Before the storm.
Yeah, what's happening? All the moisture's being sucked out of the air right now, and all kind of stuff, feeding the impending doom. You know, but yes, just keep our eyes and
Right,
ears
and so this
open.
is just right. So as the storm moves and crosses Jamaica and gets closer, that cone will shrink in its size and its location will become more accurate. But at right now,
You mean
that's-
there will be shrinkage?
there will be
Yes, there will
shrinkage.
be shrinkage.
Remember, the shrinkage could happen in any direction because right now that's the
Oh
cone.
Lord! Oh Lord!
That's the cone. Believe this is the cone, not the middle point. The entire stretch of the cone from bottom to top
Mm-hmm.
is the
What are
correct
you talking
cone.
about again?
The weather.
What are you talking about? Because
What do you
okay,
think we're
iffy.
talking about?
So I'm just saying that because there's a sense of, I think we get lulled into the feeling that it's an all clear. It's not an all clear right now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it does look good. It does look good. It does look promising. So we reiterate, and I know Gordon Chief Met said the same thing. He keeps saying it. That middle line is not the line, is not the point.
No.
It's the entire stretch of that cone.
So why they put the middle line there?
Because you have forgot middle point. Remember, you have
Yeah,
the various models, right? The various spaghetti models have it, that's the cone from one end to the next. And somewhere between there, one of them cone correct. Or a compilation of the spaghetti lines. One of them will be correct or a couple of them will be correct. So there has to be a middle point.
Tomorrow by this time, when I know if we barrier reef still work.
We'll take a break quick. See if we can get Frank Denjan.
All right.
Do a quick
Not a
update.
problem. This is your Wednesday morning still.
And I'll go ahead and get back to Carver this year.
We won't be back for 7-Eleven. Don't worry.
Okay, be right back.
We'll be all right.
This plan, I can't left this plan. Smart Belize.
Hey there, smart thinkers. We're turbocharging your mobile experience with Smart's powered up postpaid plans. Imagine a world where your data speed flows faster than ever. Well, guess what? We've cranked up the dial and unleashed the postpaid power of Smart's lightning-fast LTE data on all our postpaid plans. That's right, no speed bumps, more data. It's like having a limitless highway of data speed at your fingertips. Whether you're a Lone Ranger with an individual plan or a squad rolling with a group plan, everyone gets to surf, stream, and share at enhanced, full, high-quality speed. Switch to Smart's powered-up postpaid plans today and ride the wave of postpaid power. Visit any Smart showroom or smart-bz.com for details and make your mobile experience smarter and faster. Smart, bringing people together.
I know I can't let this plan. I can't let this plan.
We've got the plumbing and electrical in our store. We've got the paints and the brush and light fixtures. That's for sure. We've got steel, cement, and tiles galore. And so much more. We've got everything in that store. We've got windows and doors just for you. In our store. We've got sheetrock, plywood, and hardwood too. That's for sure. Tools for gardening in the great outdoors. And so much more. We've got everything in that store. We've got variety. Everything. Quality. Everything. Quantity. Everything. And builders hardware variety. Everything. Quality. Everything. Quantity. Everything. And builders hardware. We've got the sinks and the tubs and cabinets. In our store. We've got the nuts and the bolts, so don't forget. And so much more. We've got service with a smile. That's for sure. We've got everything in that store. We've got variety. Everything. Quality. Everything. Quantity. Everything. And builders hardware variety. Everything. And quality. Everything. Quantity. Everything. And builders hardware. For builders who build with a passion and skill, go to builders hardware.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale. always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
Amandala is now online. You can now access Amandala's midweek and weekend issues online by logging on to our website at amandala.com.bz/news and joining our membership portal today. There's 5 easy steps to get unlimited access to weekly e-paper, archive publications, and a host of other exclusive contents. Number 1, go to Amandala's website. Number 2, navigate to subscribe areas. Number 3, choose a membership level. Number 4, check out using our secured portal. Number 5, log into the members only section. Telephone numbers 501-280-4703 or 202-4477. Fax us at 501-222-4702, or you could email at amandalapress@yahoo.com or amandalapress@gmail.com. Amandala, all power to the people.
Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. It's 11:11, and that's the Relio. It's 11:11. All right, so before we get Frank back on set here via Zoom, let's do a news package. Lisa.
This news package is brought to you through the kind courtesy of Smart. Good morning, Yolanda.
While hurricane conditions from Beryl are expected to begin impacting Jamaica by 11 a.m. Belize time, Belize National Emergency Management Organization and the National Med Service are preparing to upgrade our tropical storm watch to a warning from Belize City upwards to the northern border. Chief Meteorologist Ronald Gordon at 7:30 this morning spoke of what can be expected for Belize.
Hurricane Beryl remains a powerful Category 4 hurricane with winds of 145 miles per hour. The hurricane is currently a few hundred miles to the east-southeast of Jamaica, and it continues to move on a west-northwestward track at about 20 miles per hour at the moment. The weakening that we expected is happening. We see that the wind shear is having an effect on the system, and so that's some positive news for us. The system is forecast to continue on this track today and pass to the south or just near to the south of Jamaica or over Jamaica during the course of today, move into the Northwest Caribbean Sea, still as a major hurricane, and take a more westerly track towards the Yucatan Peninsula. The forecast has been consistent with the highest probability of landfall north of the border on the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. However, we know that the system is not a single point. We know that there are effects away from the center. We know that tropical storm force winds extend in the southern quadrant. Based on the forecast, would be about 60 to 80 miles away from that center. So we do know that the northern parts of our country can still be affected by tropical storm force conditions and tropical storm force winds. And therefore, as of 6 p.m. yesterday evening, as most of you are aware, we, with the approval of the Prime Minister, declared a tropical storm watch from Belize to the northward to the border. And that includes, of course, the islands of San Pedro and Key Carper. Based on the trajectory and the forecast, we expect that the system will begin to affect us late Thursday night into Friday morning. First with an increase in rainfall in bands, eventually increasingly heavier showers, gusty winds, and squally conditions, with a focus again on the northern districts, Corozal, Orange Walk, and the islands. We do not expect, based on the current trajectory, that the Belize City area will be significantly impacted. There will be rains, but the impacts will be rather, will not be as significant as up north. So again, that is our focus, and we do urge residents in those areas to continue monitoring very carefully. There is the potential and possibility that this watch will be upgraded to a warning later today or early tomorrow morning, so we advise you to remain vigilant.
Gordon also responded to the question of whether warm sea temperatures can make the system intensify.
Yes, indeed. There are two counteracting factors. The very warm waters will certainly serve to provide more energy for the system to continue to be intense. But at the same time, the wind shear is working against that. I did I like to use that comparison, like if you're lighting a fire, but then suddenly you get a strong breeze that comes and blow it out, right? That's precisely what's happening. The fuel is there, for the thunderstorms to develop, but at the same time you get that strong wind shear that comes and disrupt the system, basically causing it to weaken. We are seeing that materialize. It's down to 145, and yes, I do want to agree and emphasize it's still a powerful hurricane. It's nothing to play with. 145 is still strong. However, we do anticipate, and the forecast is for it to weaken due to increasing wind shear. In regards to the projected paths, like I mentioned yesterday, the cone is like a probability distribution. For those who know what that means, it means that the highest probability of the system, the center of the system is at the center of that cone, but as you go out, it decreases, but there's still a probability, right? Because something has a smaller chance of happening doesn't mean it won't happen. That's an important thing to note. So there's always a chance that the system could move farther south on that track or further north in that cone. Precise location of the center, I leave that out. You can also look at that up, Google Map, whatever you want to do, but I won't mention it at the moment. It is right there to be seen.
What's happening with the pressure system from the southeastern United States?
That is still coming down, but not as strong as was initially forecasted.
Which works in our favor?
Certainly.
National Emergency Coordinator Daniel Mendez reiterated that residents from the islands of San Pedro and Kikocker need to be putting their safety plans in place.
We would also want to continue to stress that the districts, it's particularly the Corridor District and the San Pedro and Kikocker area, need to continue to maintain high levels of vigilance. We are not exactly out of the woods yet, as you can see on the cone. We are still in that area, and so those districts and those areas need to remain vigilant and need to continue their preparedness. We in the Corozal District, shelters have been identified. They will be opened as necessary, and we will be providing that guidance to those communities as we continue. We are also reaching out to our counterparts in Quintana Roo today to discuss with them any collaboration we can have as they also face this space barrel. We're also continuing our engagements with our regional partners as well. And so for us, we're looking really at preparedness at all levels. Again, as the chief meteorologist has mentioned, we want to continue to stress the importance of preparedness. Know where you need to go, know what you have to do, make those preparations now. You still have there's still time. At the same time, continue to reach out to those persons that you know who may need assistance, such as the elderly persons with disabilities, and those people who need more of our help.
We confirmed with Tropic Air that flights will be suspended beginning Thursday. So those wishing to evacuate from the islands by air must do so by the end of day today. In the case of San Pedro, Belize Express Water Taxi, the last vessel leaving San Pedro will be at 3 this afternoon. Thereafter, the service will be suspended until the all clear is given. News package brought to you through the courtesy of Smart.
This plan, I can't leave this plan. Smart, Belize.
Hey there, smart thinkers. We're turbocharging your mobile experience with Smart's powered up postpaid plans. Imagine a world where your data speed flows faster than ever. Well, guess what? We've cranked up the dial and unleashed the postpaid power of Smart's lightning fast LTE data on all our postpaid plans. That's right, no speed bumps, more data. It's like having a limitless highway of data speed at your fingertips. Whether you're a lone ranger with an individual plan or a squad rolling with a group plan, everyone gets to surf, stream, and share at enhanced, full, high-quality speed. Switch to Smart's powered up postpaid plans today and ride the wave of postpaid power. Visit any Smart showroom or smart-bz.com for details and make your mobile experience smarter and faster. Smart, bringing people together.
I know I can't let this plan. I can't let this plan.
All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. You're locked into the morning stew. Real quick, Message from Heritage Bank
Mm-hmm.
to ensure safety to their team and their families. Heritage Bank have closed Key Corker and San Pedro branches Tuesday, July 2nd, to allow staff ample time to evacuate and prepare for the storm. These branches will remain closed until further notice. Additionally, Corozal branch will close at midday on Wednesday, today, July 3rd, and will also remain closed until further notice. While branches are closed, the ATMs in San Pedro, Kikaker, and Corozal will remain accessible for your banking needs, and online banking will continue to be available. Heritage Bank urge everyone to stay safe and follow local safety guidelines during Hurricane Beryl. All right. Let's get a move on as we come back. Time is short. I think we have Frank Tench with us.
Okay.
So there he is, right on cue. Good morning, sir. Welcome back to the stew.
Mr. Tench.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning.
All right.
How are you, Mr. Tench?
How are you today?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Staying busy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So how's it looking today since last we spoke?
Well, I saw a sort of confirmation of what we saw yesterday, with the trajectory suggesting landfall still for the Caribbean, some point on the Caribbean coast of the Yucatan Peninsula. Compared to yesterday, the trajectory dropped like a few miles south of where it was forecasted to make landfall yesterday. But by and large, Belize remains on the outer fringes of that cone of probability, with, again, it's showing the Corozal district, Corozal and Orange Walk districts, and parts of the Keys, San Pedro, more likely to experience tropical storm force winds, rains, and flood damage. The risk for flooding is still higher in those areas than the rest of the country. It's still a powerful storm, and the forecasts are suggesting the storm is likely to weaken as it leaves Jamaica and the Cayman Islands and head towards the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula. So we'll have to watch and see if that trend plays out. We still have to watch it very carefully as it moves towards our area. And as I said, the tracks yesterday and today are comparing fairly well.
With the years of experience you have, and knowing that the speed of the hurricane right now is about 20 miles per hour coming towards the Yucatan Peninsula, what are the chances of it changing course between today and tomorrow? Are the what you guys know that we don't know, what are the chances that a drastic change could happen between that now and then?
It's still over water, and as I mentioned earlier, the sea surface temperatures are warm enough for the storm to have that energy to maintain its intensity over the Caribbean from Jamaica to Belize. So it's still in an environment where this storm can sustain itself. Also, the model forecast with respect to that subtropical Atlantic high, that ridge is still there, and that is tending to keep the storm on that west-northwest to westerly track. So those factors have not changed much and are not likely to change much. In effect, I'm saying this is still a powerful storm that we have to watch carefully in the likelihood that strange things can happen.
Yeah.
Well, a strange
Right.
thing happened by it getting big so fast. So we're learning from this storm.
So that storm I was speaking of earlier, and I'm not sure if you were tuned in, was Idalia last year, 2023, where I was speaking to as the storm gets closer and it's in the projected the cone, and we just heard the insert from Ronald Gordon speaking of and the fact that anywhere between that cone is a possibility, not just the center point. And I was speaking of the storm last year. This was last year, Idalia, sent to me by Ronald Stewart. Thank you very much. That was, for all intents and purposes, was forecast to hit a certain part of Florida. And about 12 hours before, or 6 hours before making landfall, it took a dip and went into another area of Florida that they were not expecting it to go there, the eye to cross there. So there is always that chance that happened last year, so we know that it's not out of the realm. It's not a significant deviation, but when you're talking about one municipality to another, a slight deviation can mean you feel effects or you don't feel effects.
Yes, precisely. A matter of a few miles can make a difference between where the warnings are thrown up and then say the warnings are thrown up for, say, from Dangriga to Orange Walk, for argument's sake, and then the storm does something where in actuality those warnings have no meaning if it made landfall in the Corozal Bay, for argument's sake. So you warn people from Dangriga to Corozal, but Dangriga prepares and nothing happens. And this is precisely the reason why forecasters have to be very careful when they issue their warnings for a particular area. And then when those forecasts go haywire, the blame game comes into play. So like right now, the warnings are saying from Belize City northward to, I think, Chetumal. Which would mean people south of Belize City, Dangriga, Placencia, etc., might feel, okay, we don't have anything to worry about, and so it's a degree of confidence in
a tricky situation.
It's a tricky situation. So you really have to maybe keep your guard up for the very likely possibility that the storm would impact an area that's not included in your warnings or your watches. So point blank, this is a forecast. It's a forecast. It's not a statement of fact.
Yeah.
And there's always that little margin for error.
Right. And the reason why I brought that up is because people are people, and you take your foot off the accelerator, and there's a sense of relief preempted before you actually the event actually happens. And like we did a little to St. Cam this morning, and for the most part the narrative is that it's going to hit somewhere along that Yucatan coast. But again, any deviation a little south from that changes the effects, and so people who might be lulled into, we can handle whatever comes. This have more people rather than going at the people who make forecasts. I'm more pointing towards human behavior, right? That we might say, oh, well, we might get only tropical storm, force wind, and only rain, and from Belize City up. And so even people from Belize City up closer to the border, again, any little nudge so closer to landfall makes a big difference in those areas, right? Yeah.
It's a continuous battle with this
stay awake.
What's called the education of the general public, and this is where you guys play a critical role in helping that process along, informing the public as precisely and as accurately as possible. You all said, we talked about it yesterday, that this early in the season, this is unusual, but then again, this is the wake up. Maybe this is the wake up call we all need, so that when we get into August and September, and heaven forbid we get another threat, we are better
more prepared.
Yeah. So I mean, I was looking for a document to share with you guys this morning. I couldn't find it, but when I get my hands on it, I'll share it with you. It refers to the 10 Commandments of Broadcast Meteorology.
Wow. That sounds interesting, no?
Yeah, when I get my hands on it, I will share it with you. And I mean, I have to commend you guys from the media perspective of helping to get the message out. You need
appreciate it.
You need to educate the public about all these possibilities, and the possibility Lisa brought up just now about, what if it shifts out of that range of warning or watch that we currently have? And that's a real possibility. And so meteorologists, forecasters, and emergency people do have to take these factors into consideration. What I'll say right now is that the forecasts from yesterday and today are comparing fairly well.
Okay.
There's consistency in what they're saying. There's consistency in the trajectory of the storm making landfall on the Mexican coastline. There's consistency, and we still have to watch and see to what degree the intensity of the storm will decrease once it leaves Jamaica and the Cayman Islands. We have been seeing small degrees of the storm losing some intensity. Mm-hmm. And I say that carefully, because the storm is still very strong. And it's likely to reach Yucatan Peninsula as still a potent hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you've been with us from the beginning, every day. Tomorrow we're going to try to link with you too. And if you're here with us on Friday, because it's a free flower Friday, we are sending you a 5 pound of flour. Yes, because of free flower Friday.
I don't know. I didn't get it. I've heard them mention how far tropical storm force winds extend, somewhere between 60 and 80 miles.
Yeah.
I did not get how far the hurricane winds extend currently.
The last report I saw had hurricane force winds extending out. Let me just check it here. That's another important factor too. 45 miles from the center, and tropical storm force winds up to 185 miles from the center.
Okay, so when you say center, what we're speaking about, from the eye wall out, or from
the center or the eye of the storm? That's where they do the calculation. It's like you have a circle, and you draw a line from the center, which is the radius.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that, in terms of the hurricane, treat the hurricane like a circle. It's not really a circle, but the center the line you draw from the center to the what do you call it? The circumference of the circle, in terms of the extent to which hurricane force winds would extend out, currently are 45 miles from the center.
So do we take in consideration the size of the eye wall?
Does that play a factor?
So if the eye wall is 10 miles out.
To some degree, the eye walls would typically be between 5 to 10 miles. Where that eye wall is where you would tend to experience a hurricane force winds.
Right.
So from a center point, in the center, the weather is generally very, very calm, very, very tranquil. But as you move away from the center of the storm, you encounter the eye wall clouds. And within the eye wall clouds, that's where the hurricane force winds tend to linger. And they tend to linger on the eastern and northeastern side of the storm. It's a pity I didn't have a graphic to show you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you would factor in that so if it's 10 miles in diameter for the eye, would you factor the 5 miles in each from the center, because 5 miles one way, 5 the other? So if the hurricane force winds extend 40 miles out, do you minus your 5 because, well, you got 5 from the center?
Yeah.
So you would say 35.
Frank, I would not answer that, Frank, because you might incriminate yourself. Frisco, they had to try a test.
No. That's it. Because again, if the eye crosses, then you have 5 miles or 10 miles of calm, depending on the way it crosses you, right? So I just try to factor in the eye. Because
who knows, when the storm reaches in our area, the eye may not even be that wide across, because I think from last night they were suggesting images,
shrinkage is good,
not showing the eye as clearly as when it was out in the Eastern Caribbean. The eye was well defined.
Yeah.
So now the eye is becoming a little less distinct because the storm is less powerful. But clearly you still have that eye wall, because they have identified the range for where you can encounter hurricane force winds.
Okay.
And
so, Mr. Not officially, but the talking of the meteorological fraternity behind the scenes. What are you guys saying? And because people like me who don't know, the obvious question is, will the next storm be as big? I mean, is this like the norm now, or will we have regular small storms as usual, or is everything going to be a big production from here on out?
Very good question, sir.
When August, September comes, are we going to see a Category 5 every minute then?
Okay. I'll give you the facts as you know them. The current seasonal forecast is calling for, I think, 26 named storms. I think about 7 of which will become intense hurricanes, major hurricanes. This is already number 2, and this is already the first major hurricane. 1 from 7 gives you 6.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm saying that seasonal forecast, if it runs true to form, is suggesting we quite likely will have more major hurricanes this hurricane season. Where they are going to form, I don't know.
Okay.
And I bring it right back to what I told you guys on Monday. This is unprecedented to have a major hurricane this early in the hurricane season.
In the season.
And if you, it's like a basketball game. The first team gets an early lead. Look out! You got to smarten up on your tactics if you're gonna weather.
I know a nice one.
All right, now
that's a nice one.
Which teams are we talking about specifically?
If you're squatted, you blow up by 50. No, it's not a good look.
I knew that would start a new argument. But,
Yeah. But Mr. Tench, seriously, we really appreciate you stopping by on the stoop, taking time out of your busy day, because as you're talking, I could hear your phone ringing. So we know you're busy, and we really appreciate it, because we do try to push out information that's correct and that's not overblown, and we try to keep people updated. But it really, really helps when somebody of your caliber come out and, you know, talk to the people, because you do have a very soothing personality. And when me, Frisco and Lisa say it, they listen to me, you know. But when you say it, the Bible. Yes.
I like when you're here.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll leave that there today. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Tomorrow we're gonna pick it up. It's gonna be you know, get more interesting as the storm draws closer. But
and Lisa and Frisco, if you two go out, please make sure to get a 5 pound of flour.
Free flower Fridays.
Flower Friday, that's right.
Mr. Frank Tench, meteorologist. You're always a meteorologist, right? That
right.
So thank you very much for your expertise today. Again on the Morning Stew, you are officially a member of the Stew family.
We need to stew you, you know. We need to stew him.
Yeah. But we leave you to it.
Oh yes. Well, maybe tomorrow we're gonna have to stew you. We have to get to know you a little bit better tomorrow. Yeah. Yes.
All right, let me see who it is. Cremelo? Cremelo?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. How the hurricane you do?
Why, Frank, you the way out of the bungs, man. You know, we just start about hurricane to the last.
I just come up to Alton High Road. I have 2 nice guests here with me.
Yeah, but we got to go to a break now, Frank.
Where they from, Frank? Where they from?
Where they from? Where your guests from?
Where you from? Oh, Florida.
Florida. We were talking about Florida just a while ago. Yeah.
Oh, really? Hey, how you guys doing? You know, it's nice to have you here. Florida and Belize are almost the same kind of place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you here with your wife or your sweetheart?
Yes, wife.
Oh, your wife.
His wife.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah. All right. Well, Frank, according to the meteorologist here, the storm is still forecast to make landfall somewhere along the Yucatan Peninsula.
Well, we hope you guys have a good time. It's a very interesting time in Belize and the Caribbean with the Hurricane Beryl and everything. We hope you guys do the right thing in November and vote for Joe Biden.
Right. Leave that thing alone.
You're touching kind of
Take care, guys. Take care.
Take care. Thanks, man. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming.
Oh, my. Frank, the one and only.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you guys in a good hands with Frank, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Right. Tell Frank to sing you a song. Frank's a good singer.
Yes. No relation to Sinatra, but he's a good guy.
That's right.
All right.
I can imagine Frank out there. And now,
he's traveled each and every highway in Belize.
All right, let's take the break.
Take a break. We'll be right back, folks. Oh, before we go, sorry. No, I got to share some information here.
Okay.
So Atlantic Bank branch closure. We know we'll be hearing of these in the coming hours. There you go. Atlantic Bank informing you that due to approaching hurricane, the following branches will be closed at 12 p.m. today, Wednesday, July 3rd, for the safety of customers and staff. Corozal Branch, Corozal Free Zone Agency, San Pedro Branch, and Kikaka Branch. These branches remain closed until further notice. ATMs remain accessible. Please take necessary precautions and stay safe during this time. There's also one from Atlantic Insurance. You got it, Groove?
Yeah, well, I'm seeing from our news center, they say that they also confirm with Tropic Air that flights will be suspended beginning on Thursday. So those wishing to evacuate from the islands must do so by the end of the day today.
That's what
In the
Frisco
case of
said.
Oh, that's what you just read?
Yeah, that was in the news.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
That
one
was
from.
in the-
okay, very good, sir.
There's Atlantic.
Never mind.
There's one there for you. Atlantic Insurance.
Oh, let me see. Let me get to that one there. Atlantic Insurance, yes, that's right, advises customers and the general public that the following branches will be closed on Thursday, July 4th, 2024. The Orange Walk branch and the Corozal branch. All of the branches countrywide will be closed at 12 noon on Thursday, July 24th, 2024. These branches will remain closed until the all clear. We encourage you to be safe during this time. And you can check out them on Instagram and Atlantic Insurance.
Miss Di is doing. Good morning, Miss Di.
There's the I'll do that one when we come back from the break. So we'll be right back. It's a short break. Don't go nowhere.
Don't go nowhere.
Stick around. This is the Morning Stew, XTV and Creme Radio.
Yes, that's right.
Upcoming enhancements to My Social Security. The new healthcare provider feature seamlessly connects healthcare providers, insured persons, and employers to facilitate the payment of sickness benefits. Here are the enhancements. Registered healthcare providers will create and submit online medical certificates using their healthcare provider accounts. Insured persons will receive a link to view the medical certificate to complete and submit their sickness benefit claim. And employers will receive an email notification of their employee's sickness claim. Also, the insured person and their employer will receive a copy of the claim decision letter after review. Healthcare providers, insured persons, and employers are encouraged to create a portal account to access and benefit from these new services on My Social Security at ssbportal.org.bz. My Social Security online portal. Social Security at your fingertips.
We've got the plumbing and electrical in our store. We've got the paints and the brush and light fixtures. That's for sure. We've got steel, cement, and tiles galore. And so much more. We've got everything in that store. We've got windows and doors just for you. In our store. We've got sheetrock, plywood, and hardwood too. That's for sure. Tools for gardening and the great outdoors. And so much more. We've got everything in that store. We've got variety. Everything. Quality. Everything. Quantity. Everything. And builders hardware variety. Everything. Quality. Everything. Quantity. Everything. And builders hardware. We've got the sinks and the tubs and cabinets. In our store. We've got the nuts and the bolts, so don't forget. And so much more. We've got service with a smile. That's for sure. We've got everything in that store. We've got variety. Everything. Quality. Everything. Quantity. Everything. And builders hardware variety. Everything. And quality. Everything. Quantity. Everything. And builders hardware. For builders who build with a passion and skill. Go to builders hardware.
Guidelines during Hurricane Beryl. All right, so yeah. All right, let's get a girly word. Let's try to do that.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Girliness.
Girliness.
Yes, that's what we do.
Keep it girly.
I am a girl.
All right.
I am a girl.
There it is.
All right, it is there.
Mm-hmm.
What? All right, so here's your girly word for today, Wednesday. It says, overthinking the art of creating problems that weren't even there.
Mm.
Overthinking the art of creating problems that weren't even there. So quit overthinking. Quit it. And now we have the first part of the man's perspective.
And that's the only part you're going to get.
Uh-oh. Is that how we living?
There's no time. There's no time.
Okay.
All right. Well,
he speaks the
the
truth.
man's perspective says simply, never approach a bull from the front, a horse, or an idiot from any direction. Yes, let me clarify that one more time. Never approach a bull from the front.
The front.
A horse, a horse from behind, or an idiot from any direction. Could be very dangerous. That's right.
No, okay.
So you're saying stay away from idiots.
That's
yes,
what he's
words
saying.
to live by. Words to live by.
That's what he's saying. Stay away from idiots.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, as the morning stew winds down for another day of excellence in broadcasting from back at the zinc fence, 3304 Mandela Drive in the heart of Belize City.
Y'all got birthdays?
Yeah.
What?
I have one.
Oh, yeah.
You got
All
one?
right, man. I did a big intro and I forget to say I got birthday.
You got one, so we'll do that one. Maybe there's one on the book. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lenny Bailey.
Okay,
Who's this
so we
lovely
have
young lady here?
Kenisha Barrow.
Kenisha Barrow, okay.
Yes, who lives over yonder. Happy birthday to you, Ken. And this is coming to you from everybody who loves you, aka cousin, by the way. So yeah.
Cousin.
Yeah, happy birthday to you.
Stephanie McDonald celebrating a birthday today as well. Just Mara, birthday today.
Not just Mara.
Samantha Marie Herrera, birthday today. Elena Bowman, birthday today. Liz Castillo celebrating a birthday today.
They said, welcome into the party. And they said, just Mara.
Aldo Iko, birthday today. Gigi Gillett.
Yeah? Happy birthday.
Gigi Gillett, birthday today. So these people are having birthdays today. Happy birthday to all of y'all and everybody else who's celebrating a birthday. Groove, you were saying?
I forget. No, I was just saying from the location at which we are at right now. I just telling where it was. That it's a very, very fun couple of hours we have on the stew. But don't let the fun fool you. You know, we are very serious when it comes to the information we give out in times of natural disasters and like that. And you know something, you see this? This is the way I could tell him make it spy. It's out of my yard. And this right here, then they pay what they say, $4 or $5 for something like this. Make it spy. No worry, Lisa. As soon as I start to jump on, I bring a little bucket down there for you on Frisco. Yeah.
Yay!
That's right. And look how beautiful it is and everything. Ooh, man.
Oh, tell the brother bring 2 for me. 3, 4.
Yeah, all right, yeah. All of the people who got flights for the 6th and the one that's there for the wine. Aye. I pray for no.
The 6th is on Saturday.
That's right. Until we meet again, folks. Tomorrow when we meet, we're supposed to know exactly what is happening, as will you. We hope that you take the proper precautions now. Don't worry if you took the precautions for no reason. Next time, yeah, because next time those same precautions and preparations will come in handy.
Remember, we are early in the season. So.
That's right. And again, don't forget, the reason why Mr. Frisco wears a cap is because we can't be bought. There's a cap. So what are we going to do, right? Remember? Something like that you said earlier.
Cap it off. Cap off the profits.
Cap it off. Yeah.
The flight is leaving over my head.
Really? That's probably Josh. They came in and they spent the time. They went back. Yep.
It's leaving
Frisco.
over my head.
Ken was coming, and for like 3 months, Ken didn't know that his son and his whole family was coming too. So when Ken got here, when Ken got here, and we were on the veranda meditating, when the vehicle pulled up, and Josh stepped out with his whole family. I wish I had that. Well, I do have the picture of Ken. I'm going to blackmail him with it.
Really?
His chin hit the ground. and for his chin to hit the ground, it has to pass his man boobs and his big belly.
Oh, jeez.
Like one of those, what's the name of the cartoon guy?
Johnny Bravo, too.
Yeah, he did that too. But what's the name of that old, Tex Avery, like in Tex Avery cartoon?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Eyes pop out and jaw drops.
Exactly.
Right.
That's right.
Everybody. All right. Thanks, JD. We'll see you guys.
Tomorrow, guys, please stay safe. Enjoy your Wednesday. Keep yourself hydrated. If you got to be out there, do whatever is right by you.
I heard.
Right. We will see you right back here.
Hold on.
You? What?
I'd file this one down. Sorry.
All right. Put it in the box to go to the Museum of Broadcasting.
Exactly.
It's gonna go in the box.
Yep.
Yes.
Fine.
I signed off on it.
We've been. Right. Before we go, also, we want to say a pleasant good morning going out to all of you other hosts out there listening to the
Big up on yourself.
Yes, big up on yourself because it's all us. It's all we. Yeah, I mean. You're all compatriots.
Take care of y'all. Ayo.
I know they say no tune.
Me either. Ayo.